Okay, can you hear me, Delaney?
Thanks. Are we all on mute?
Yeah, here. Hold on.
Can you see me? No, I can't. You're I will say the sound is better though. You sound like a lot more clear than you do on. Hey, have you been able to make the edits to the script? Nope, nope. I'm in advance.
Can you guys hear me? No, you can't hear me, can you? Why can't you hear me? I had that going. Get Zoom going here.
By the way, Jesse's gonna bring printouts of the script or of the questions and stuff. I wanted to add a little bit more. I just haven't been able to the question. So if there's anything that you can think of, I mean, we obviously don't need it on the paper, but I'm sure things will come up as we're there today.
What is that? Okay. Why is that not? I have it turned off. Oh. Can you guys hear me now? Ooh, with the echo. Let's try this. You guys can hear me now, right? If I can't hear you. Okay. And get all these going. All right. You guys can still hear me? Okay. You guys can't hear me anymore, can you? But now you guys can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I just had to get the right source set. Because I'm watching the Zoom as well on another laptop.
You're like super faint though. We can't hear you like loud.
Yeah. Here. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna mute because I'm gonna get an echo. Actually, let me mute here. Okay. All right. So I'm still figuring out the audio side because I don't think I'll be able to hear you guys now because I muted my monitor. But we are live as well. You guys can see the logo and the little one in the right hand corner. Oh, and then by transition, you guys can see me. Yeah, did it lock up? Yeah, it did. Okay. And I'm still frozen. Stop share. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Is that better? You guys can hear me? Perfect. Yeah, I just plugged headphones into the other computer. Yeah, yeah. So I think we'll have to use headphones on multiple computers that are watching it in the same room, or we'll have to figure out a different audio source for the microphone. So, that's doable. Oh, let me try and see the transition again. Now you guys can see me. Saw the title once. Okay. And then let me see this. Um, is that the thing? Can you click on that link? No. Okay. How about this? Try that link. And this one. So one should be my Facebook page, and the other one is YouTube. Cool beans. So, um, it's so weird because I'm hearing myself and getting a delay on the audio. So every time I talk, I hear myself in the headphones. Um, so that's weird. Anyway, uh, yeah, they are. Yeah, there is definitely a delay. So, and that's going to happen with any streaming service. So, and you just notice it when you're watching all of them at the same time. So let me see. Trying to think what a good way. Okay, let's do it this way. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and then I'm going to share my screen again, but I'm just going to share um, the actual software. So can you guys can see, yeah, you guys can see it. Okay, cool. So this is a software. It's called Open Broadcast Software. And basically down here, you can queue up things that you want. And this is what's live. Um, and then I'm streaming to Facebook here, streaming to YouTube here, and then the virtual camera is what's hooked up to Zoom. So those are our three streams. And so, like, if we wanted to show, I have the Mike Lou thank you video queued up. So I should be able to transition. And
Hi, my name
you
is
guys
Michael
can
Liu.
still
I'm the
hear
president
me,
and CEO of Upbring.
but I
While
can
we
mute
can't
that.
gather today, I wanted to express my deepest gratitude for the impact that you've made and will continue to make on the children and families we serve. You know, the coronavirus pandemic has made it a very challenging year, but we continue to deliver and execute on our mission. We've taken care of our employees, we've implemented innovative techniques, and we've adapted to new guidelines, all while ensuring the well-being of those in our care. In these
So
uncertain times,
anyway,
our
then
programs and
we
services
can transition back and we can set up all kinds of different things over here. So like this video right here is actually overlaid. So like we can turn that off, turn it on, move it around. So, and then whenever I hit transition, it'll transition back over here. So we can add sponsor logos or whatever to the overlay. And then we could even add titles. So that's what I did with mine. So every time I transition back to me, it has that title that runs. And then the other thing that we would need to figure out would be for the live auction. And right now we're in a Zoom meeting. So the way that I would handle that is I would have to make them a host. So like I can do that with my other computer here. So I'll make my other computer a host and then go over to that computer and I'll share a screen over here. And you're just gonna see oh, I have a pop-up here. There we go. So now you're just gonna see my other screen and you'll lose, you'll lose the audio and stuff from the other one. So this would be the like the live auction person, wherever the live auctioneer is. And you guys can still hear me, right? Okay, now you guys can hear me. Okay, sorry about that. So this would be like the live auctioneer, basically, and this could be done from a remote location. Um, there's also the possibility that if he is live streaming somewhere, we could pull that into the software and we wouldn't have to um, make him the host and switch and all that stuff. The other thing is uh, if we do a webinar, a Zoom webinar instead of a meeting, then we can control that a lot better. But that's on a monthly license. And so we can't get that license until a month out. Otherwise, we have to pay for 2 months, and it's like almost $350 more. Um, so I'm waiting till next week to get that license for the Zoom webinar as well. But then we'll be able to have like multiple streams coming in, and we can just switch it more naturally rather than the way that the switch worked. So, and I don't think on you guys' end it wasn't too clunky, and it was still clunky. Um, but I can practice with that too, because like if I want to switch back, I make myself the host again, and then all I have to do is go over here and share my screen again. And I'll share this one. And that should just transition over. And you guys can still hear me, right? Okay. So, yeah, we can do that as well. Right. So, and I I have also um I'm also able to hook up different cameras to this stream as well. So we can actually use um, our DSLR camera if we want to do that for the auction as well. So the one thing that I haven't tried yet, um, and let me turn off. That's something else I would need to do is turn off notifications because that audio is coming through too. But um, there's also software called StreamYard um, that will aggregate the stream so you can stream to Facebook and YouTube from there as well. But it'll put all the comments into one place for us, and so that may make it a little bit easier as well. Yep, it'll integrate with this one. So, what other questions do you guys have? Because right now the way that this is set up, I think it would be ideal to have, we'd need to have somebody monitoring Facebook for the comments. We'd need to have um, somebody monitoring um, YouTube as well. Um, and then have somebody running the uh, open broadcasting software as well. Right, that would be with the StreamYard. That's the one that I haven't tried out yet. So, and that's why I'm saying that would simplify things. Yep, yeah. So I was able to set up an account with them. I just haven't had a chance to test it yet. So okay, and yeah, um, it seems to work really well. I will want to hook up. Right now, I'm running off of Wi-Fi, um, and in here I could only find one hookup for the network, and the printer's running off of it. So I thought if we're going to set up a command station here, like we may want to do it in a conference room or something like that, where we have access to like hook up to the actual Ethernet. So, um, but we should be able to, like, for the first part, all the part that are videos, we can queue all those up and just run through them. And then we have people monitoring Facebook, YouTube, and then the Zoom chats as well. But that should be pretty straightforward. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna tell them that you need to go to Zoom. So that's at least that's what Christy has said in the past, unless she's changed in a year to say that all bids have to go through Zoom. And then we can put something on the screen as well. Um, mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Now we could put a link on there, but it won't actually link on the overlay. It would have to be in the chat. So, but we can put that same link on Facebook in a comment, and I think YouTube probably on a comment and in the description. So that way, people there have a direct link to the Zoom. So, okay. Um, what other questions do you guys have? Yes. Yeah. So I think the tutorials can be um, just about like getting Zoom, logging onto Zoom, making comments in the chat, and really just like what they would need, like a computer with audio and a camera would be ideal. So, okay, cool. Um, well, thank you guys. Um, yeah. Oh, you guys didn't hear. I can play. I can play music too, so we can have nice hold music while while we're on. Yep. Yep. So if she, yeah. So I think next steps will be to next week we'll get the webinar license, and then we can set up another test, and I can work on getting some more of the videos in here, and also setting up the live stream through StreamYard. So, okay. All right. Well, thank you guys very much. I, bye.